Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie. And we're the Cornhusker State Stitchers. Today is September 26th, Sunday, and this is Flosstube number 27.
Welcome, welcome. We're back.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Yay. It's been a minute since we've been here, but got plenty to tell you, plenty to show you. A little giveaway later in the program.
Yeah.
Stick around.
So we are celebrating our year Flosstube anniversary.
Woo, woo.
Yeah. Our anniversary was actually the 15th of September. But...
Yep.
So we've got some good giveaways. Stick around till the end. So
what have we been doing for the last 3 weeks?
Well, after the last video, we went apple picking.
Yes.
So that was fun.
And... yes. So I brought this. This is a prop.
This is my apple that I picked.
Yes. This is what happens when you take a 6'3" human being with you.
With big hands.
This is what my husband picks. Look at that. This is a meal.
It's 2 meals.
Yes. So I love having him with us because he can always pick the upper ones and he gets the good apples. But to him, this is a normal size apple.
Yeah. But he doesn't even eat apples, so
no.
He has no clue. Anyway.
It was fun though. That was really enjoyable. It's beautiful weather. The last couple times it's been in the hundreds.
Well, we were going to go Saturday, but it was going to be almost 100. Yep. So we decided we weren't going to go. And then the next day it was 70 something.
Yeah. 70, slightly rainy, but it was perfect because every time we wanted to eat, which was, constantly, because it's basically like going to a fair. You have fair food all around you. We just pop into somewhere and eat and let the rain happen, and it was good.
We went first thing
in the morning. Yeah,
right after they opened. So
I couldn't believe how busy they were.
It got busier when we were leaving, so I'm glad we went early.
And then after apple picking.
So last weekend we went to a quilt retreat at Country Traditions.
That was fun.
Yeah, they're under new ownership, and it's actually going to be very good for the business.
Yep,
they're doing
great owners.
Yep, a lot of different things, new things. Upgrades. They're very, very personable people.
And we're kit people, so we love to go into a store and grab all the kits that are there because we like to spend money. And they make kits, whereas the previous owners, it was more of a fabric store, which was perfectly fine. But now that they make kits, we spend more money. And
they actually are starting to get a few cross-stitch things in there. So they've got a selection of DMC and then a few Lori Holt patterns. So. And Lauren, one of the owners, is very open to tell us what you want. We'll get it. So
learning the customer base.
Yeah. If anybody wants to call Country Traditions in Fremont, Nebraska, tell them what to get for cross stitch. They would love to hear from you. We told them we were going to put it out there. So we met up in the last couple of weeks with a couple of stitchy friends. Did some stitching and
talking and enjoying time with them, so that was really nice.
I do want to show these. When we did a meetup, we met up with Christina, and she gave us some patterns.
Very sweet, thank you.
Yep, she's done stitching them. And we did already have this book, but she gave us a second copy. So this may be a giveaway at some point, but thank you very much. And she gave us Primrose Cottage Stitches, Happy Halloween.
I'm so excited to start this one.
I'm going to do this one right away. I love that.
I think I have, just looking at the floss on there, I think I have that, all of it.
I haven't even looked at it. She gave us Red, White, and Bloom by Brenda Gervais. I've been eyeing this one. That was on my wish list. And also, we had one copy of this, right? And she gave us another one, Sweet Land of Liberty by Blackbird Designs.
Now I can put that in my collection.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Christina.
Very sweet of you. Thank you.
Do appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've had a lot going on. It's been pretty fun. Not gonna lie. So
let's go into questions.
Exactly. We've got some questions. So Teresa had asked, and thank you for asking this, Teresa, because I didn't make it clear in our last video. So we'll talk about it some more when we do the giveaways. But she asked, what do you mean by make it public? So when you're doing giveaways, and it depends on how other people are looking at subscriptions, but if your account is selected to be private, meaning your subscriptions are private, we, as the channel owner, cannot see that you're subscribed to us. So it's just a way that we can verify that you are legitimately a subscriber and you are somebody who is very interested in these giveaways. So it gives us a chance to verify that. I did look to how to change that subscription, and you don't have to change it for, you know, all eternity, but as we make our selections, just click it that day and you can change it from private to public and then change it right back the next day. But if you go in the upper right hand corner when you're in YouTube, there's a little circle. Depends on what your profile picture looks like. It could just be your initial or a picture. Click on that, go to settings. Then on the left side, you'll see privacy. And there is where you change, keep all my subscriptions private. It's a toggle switch. You either toggle it on or toggle it off. So hopefully that answers your question.
And we'll probably be drawing for subscribers in 2 weeks right before our next video. So
yes.
If you just make it public for that day, that should be good.
And as of this point, that video will be on schedule 2 weeks from today, or from
yesterday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
2 weeks from Saturday. Okay, so Donna asked, she said she enjoys watching our videos. Thanks, Donna. How do you do cross stitch without counting stitches?
So we actually do count stitches when we're doing the cross stitch. What we were talking about is keeping track of how many stitches we've done in a project. Like if a project has 10,000 stitches in it, we don't say we've done 500 stitches altogether and 600 and whatever. We count as we're stitching. We just don't keep track of the large sum.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Unless we're doing it in
Pattern
Keeper and they keep track of it for us.
Yeah. So if somebody does it for me, yeah, I'll keep track of it.
And they'll tell you what percentage you're complete of the pattern, which is good and disheartening at the same time when you have like 0.01%.
Yes. But somebody who's goal oriented, I'm like, oh, hey, let me just get to 1%.
Yeah.
So Nathalie, she had asked that sewing at Country Tradition sounds fun. She said, do they still do the discount for the birthday month?
I don't know if they do on the birthday month.
I'm not sure. Under new ownership, it could change.
They used to do 20% off when you do the quilt retreats. But now they've dropped that under new ownership to 10%. And the reason they're doing that is because the previous owners had the prices kind of high. So the new owners have lowered the prices. So therefore they're lowering the discounts that they're offering. But still, 10% going and sew and buy lots of things. We don't know anything about that, do we?
No. So another Teresa, she had asked if we make apple jelly or preserves with the apples that we pick.
I would love to learn how to do preserves and can. I just want to learn how to can.
I have high hopes of making applesauce and apple jelly and apple butter and apple pies. And does that happen? No, never. But it's
too busy stitching.
Right? It's a great idea. Nancy had asked, this was a good question, Nancy. She said, what does timed out for planes mean? So just context, last video we talked about, you guys are adding.
We're putting a Learjet up. Talk much? No. We're putting a Learjet. Learjet up on a stand for display.
Yes.
The engines have a time limit on them, and by the time you get to that time, I think it's like 10,000 hours, which is a high time
for the engine. So how many hours the engine has flown?
So then you have to do a mandatory overhaul. You can do that. It costs a lot of money on a jet engine, or you can just time it out, buy a new engine, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
So the gentleman that donated this plane to us, he was getting to the point where he was going to retire from flying anyway. His engine's timed out. He decided he just wanted to donate it to the airport, which we're very thankful for. So we're going to put it up on a stand. He unfortunately has since passed away, so we're going to dedicate that to him, put a plaque, and it's going to be really neat.
He was a very giving person, so.
I'll insert a picture when we get it done, because it'll be cool.
Yes.
And I have, per your request, taken pictures all the way through.
Good.
So actually, Dad keeps taking them, and he keeps saying, send them to me, because JB wants them.
I need those.
Because I don't do it.
YTS Mom, she had asked, she said, Jamie, are your presentations about roadwork projects? So yes, they are. I've got 2 separate units underneath me. One is more of a design unit for the roadwork, and the other is utilities, so utility relocations. The ones I've been doing this last year have primarily been for utilities, just things that we need to change with the program, how we need to make some adjustments, really explaining that process. So you didn't roll your eyes. I'm very proud.
No, I didn't. You told me not to,
No.
so I didn't.
Mom always rolls her eyes when I start to talk work and get into all the
I don't roll
details.
my eyes. I just get a dazed look on my face because I don't have a clue what you're saying.
That's true.
She gets irritated when I ask questions, so I just sit there and listen like I know what she's talking about.
Mary had asked, she said that she is in awe of both of the talent that both of us possess. Thank you, Mary. That's very sweet. How long have you been quilting and cross-stitching, and which came first? The chicken or the egg? She didn't say that.
Cross-stitching for me. I don't know how old I was. I was very young. Just went into, I think back then it was called the 5 and Dime, and saw this kit and begged my mother for it. She didn't cross-stitch, so I taught myself. She got me the kit. I taught myself. I've been hooked ever since. I'm going to say I was around the 10, 11 age.
Yeah, I would say the same for me, time-wise, age-wise. But Mom taught me, so that was nice.
Yeah.
And then quilting.
Quilting. We've been quilting for, 12 years now?
Oh, longer than that.
Has it been longer than that?
Well, we've been sewing. Mom knows how to sew much better than I do. But we started sewing in 4-H around here. And then from there, we taught ourselves quilting. So I guess it was about 12 years because Jim and I were already together.
Were you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
Good times. And then we did have a question about binding, and I apologize. I couldn't find the question again, so I don't know your name. But she had asked why we like to use the striped bindings for our quilts. And for a couple of reasons. I think it adds a lot of pop to the edge of your quilt, to your binding. But I'm not very good at using stripes in my patterns and using that fabric. So it's a way to still use the stripe in the collection and pull everything together without using it in your quilt. So yeah, it's got pizzazz.
Just gives it a pleasing aesthetic.
Yep.
I really like it, yeah.
Okay, so those are...
We do have another question.
I
you did?
Yep.
Okay. So
we're
that's
good
it
on
then.
questions.
Okay.
Thank you for the question.
Let's get into stitching then.
Let's do this.
Alrighty. I have a finish.
Yay!
Last time I was working on Sunflower M by Little House Needleworks. And I had done, I did the house, the sunflowers without the leaves, and the sun.
And the border.
And the border. So I finished it.
And it looks awesome.
So I finished the leaves on the sunflowers, did the grass and the low flowers down there, the sunflower in at the bottom. And I think it turned out really cute. The house I did just rust. I don't have the color it called for with me right now. But I love that color for that house. It's so autumn.
It is very, very wonderful.
So I'm very happy about that.
Well, good. And that is done on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco.
And that probably won't get finished for a while because I was trying to do some finishing yesterday. It ended up crooked. I put it in the closet in timeout, and I'm not finishing anymore.
It's in timeout for a while.
I'm not finishing anymore until I can get my mojo back.
Okay, whips. Whip.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay,
I have a lot.
Did you bring this?
I did.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the pile.
For our September 11th start, we decided to do Heaven and Earth Designs, Together We Stand. And I posted this on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram.
I did not.
I didn't want to take mine out of the hoop, so this is where I ended up.
That looks really awesome.
Yep, that's right in the middle. And I can't remember how many stitches that was, but I worked on it for a couple of days. That's not just one day.
That's significant. I would assume about 1,200 stitches.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
This is mine. There it is. I started in the bottom right-hand corner, and that's 300-ish stitches. Both done on 25 count, easy count Lugana.
You also work on more projects
I do.
than I do, so.
Yeah. It looks so good, though. Oh, okay.
Working on my Tiny Modernist. Happy Halloween. I am having a problem with talking today. Halloween calendar. And I did number 9.
No, look at him.
I did number 10. And I did number 11. And the way I'm going, I'm not sure these will be done by October 1st, but...
You still have 5 weeks.
Yeah. That's on 28 count Picture This Plus Echo. Color Echo.
It's a really good fabric for it.
Yeah. The color... Let's see. Like this black and RIP, the called for color is a very dark blue, but since I'm doing this on blue, I've changed all the dark blues to black.
I think it's going to look good.
Yeah.
Because you would think, looking at the pattern, that it's all black. It is not.
I was surprised to see that it was a dark blue. And I have my October sampler.
Look at the little kitties.
Country Cottage Needleworks. Those little kitties are cute. And that's where I'm at on that one. These little kitties with their little whiskers.
Fabric?
Oh, I don't know.
32 count beautiful beige by Witch Elf.
Yep, that's what it is.
Glad I could help.
This one, I've done a little bit more on it. I can't remember where I was the last time, but it's going to be done for the rest of the season.
I think you worked on somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Country Cottage Needleworks, Sunflower Inn. I worked on it. This one's going to, like I said, go away until probably next season.
I know you were working on the house.
Yep. I think I did the house. I think the last time I had, like, maybe the windows done. I can't remember. But I finished up the house.
I was questioning the house color, and then she starts doing it. I'm like, oh, that just is perfect.
And I absolutely love the change on the sunflower color that I did.
That's a great change.
Do you remember what I did?
It's color? Marigold.
Marigold. Right?
I don't know which brand, though. If that's a Classic Color Works or if it's a Weeks Dye Works.
I don't know. I'm not prepared.
It's called Marigold. That's all I know.
If you want to know, send me a message. I'll let you know. But that's on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco.
Yes.
Then I have a new start. Teresa Kogut, Happy Scarecrow. And this is my little start.
That's a good start, though.
And this is done on 32 count De Bloom by Picture This Plus.
That's just perfect.
The plane. Yeah, that's all I have then.
Okay, well, it's been 3 weeks, so I've had a lot of squirrel moments. My pile is organized in littlest start to biggest start, or work on. Let me rephrase, work on. So I worked on this little guy on the Winds of Autumn by Blackbird Design. I am doing it on 32 count American Chestnut by R&R. So we just got a little bit more done. I don't even remember how much, but not much at all.
What color are you doing it in? Is that the called for?
It is the called for. And I knew you were going to ask me that, but I didn't. So let me just open this book.
I stumped her. Yes.
I think it's Onyx. Weeks Dye Works Onyx. Gentle Arts Onyx. Okay. I want to stitch on that more now that I've just shown it. I barely worked on this one. October 31st by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle. This is done on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. I debated bringing it, but at the same point, you guys haven't seen it in a while, so I'm like, I'll bring it. So I did a couple more rows in the grass, and then this tail feather on the bird. That's pretty much it. I grabbed this one. Again, didn't get much done on it, but you guys haven't seen it in a while. Autumn Lane Stitchery. This is Hallows Eve Haunting. This is done on 32 count Murky by Picture This Plus, which really makes the fabric, or the pattern, I should say. And all I did was the outline of the witch on the very, very bottom. That looks good.
I like it, yeah. Good job.
I want to keep working on that. Okay, so I also worked on Tiny Modernist Halloween calendar. I'm doing mine all on one piece. So I started in the bottom right-hand corner. And this is on Mirage by Picture This Plus, 32 count. So you guys had previously seen this line here.
That is beautiful fabric.
Thanks. And then I started doing that. I almost got that one done. I just need to finish filling in the boo. But as everybody else says, that's not the true coloring. It's much more blue than gray.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's good marbling though.
Picture This Plus has a very distinct marbling. Now is when I get into some more substantial progress. So I worked on my shadows. This was a whip goal to get 5,000 stitches done on it, and I met that goal. Yay. I did do it all in black. It's gonna look a little sparse in the camera, but it's not as bad, I promise.
It actually doesn't. It looks really good.
Oh, yeah. So this is the eye, and this is the shading where the horse's face is coming down. So this is done on 25 count, easy count Lugana, and I just continue down in here. But this one, I don't want to say it's put away for the year, but I have met my goal, so I might be focusing on more goals. We'll see. But that could change, you know, tomorrow.
And WIPGO numbers get called.
Yeah.
Today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep. This one is America by Bobby G Designs. Barbara Smith, I believe, is the designer. My WIPGO goal, which I did meet, was to do about a quarter of this in through here, 2 whites and 2 reds, just of the heart, not the full strip. And I did get that done.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, that just pops off the...
It does.
Off the fabric. It's got a very 3D look.
It very, very much does. So this is done on 28 count Monaco that we dyed. And unfortunately, I don't know the color that we dyed it. But just a blue. What was I going to say about that? Right. So this is charted where this part is negative space. So it's intended to be done on an ivory. Obviously, mine's not ivory, so I am having to add in all of that.
I think it looks better. I think it's more finished looking.
I agree. So, yay! That one, I was even struggling, even to the point of when I was adding the outside edges on that yellow. I'm like, this just isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Trust your designers, guys. Yeah. Trust them. They know what they're doing.
Because looking at it with the naked eye, the yellow almost looks too much. Mm-hmm. But when you hold it up on camera, it really gives it a 3D look. Yes. That's what gives it that look. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Trust your designers. They know what they're doing. Then I met another WIPGO goal. This is my September cottage. I was working on this. I ended up finishing this. Dun, dun, dun.
That's nice.
28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. I did change colors a little bit. So my WIPGO goal was to get 4 cottages done. I have gotten that done. So I changed them. If you wouldn't mind holding this, I'd appreciate that.
I could help you finish it, but I'm on strike.
So the darker red here is Classic Colorworks Licorice Red. The lighter red is Weeks Dye Works Blue Coat Red. I did called for yellow DMC, mocha brown, and white. And then I used called for Weeks Dye Works Pecan for the brown. And then for the green, I used General Arts Grape Leaf, which turned out to be a really pretty color.
Yeah.
The called for colors are a little more kind of, I don't want to say neon, more limey colors. And I like more like dark.
Yeah.
Then the last one.
Cold in your face.
My last whip. I tried so hard to finish this, and then I ran out of thread. This is Be Thankful by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is done on 14 count coffee tea dyed Ada. And this is not done yet, but it is so close.
It'll be done next time.
Yep, I just have to finish the top. There's a mistake over here, so I'll be ripping it out and redoing it, but that's okay. Finish the little birdies. And then it'll be done. And that's another WIPGO goal.
Sweet.
Which I'm still behind on WIPGO goals, but I'm making progress.
So you got a lot done.
Those are my whips.
Okay. Haul.
Whip.
That's it. Haul.
I do have some haul. I have cross stitch and quilting haul.
We'll do the cross stitch. So we were able to get Brenda Gervais exclusive patterns. Lolly's, what is that? Lolly's Grow and Candy Corn? What? Crows and Candy Corn. Glasses, people.
It came in this cute little bag.
Yeah, it's got these little candy corns and little black balls.
Felt candy corns.
Yeah.
Look at these little things. Aren't they freaking
What
cute?
is it? Lolly's, Crows, and Candy Corn.
Yes.
Okay.
You do know how to read. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Then, I love fall most of all. We got that
I'm
one.
super excited about this one.
Yep. And this comes with these cute little pumpkins. And it's unfinished tray. And you can finish it. You can leave it unfinished if you want. We'll probably stain ours a dark brown.
Mm-hmm. Did you show the tray on the other one? I might have.
I did not, but it's the same tray.
it came
Maybe
with
I
the
did.
tray.
I don't know.
You know, I can't remember 30 seconds ago.
I can't either.
So.
And I'm off my game today, so bear with us, please.
Because I liked that American chestnut so much, I did buy some more. So I ended up getting a fat quarter 32 count American chestnut. I just got this on Etsy.
So, did you have... Are you stitching on this now?
Yes.
Which one was that?
This is October 31st by Blackbird.
Right, okay.
Which is slightly different coloring. Let me grab it somewhere.
Yeah, so it's just not marbled. Just a nice little piece of neutral browns.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hold that up if you would. You can see it's just slightly different.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yep.
That one's a little browner.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Quilting haul.
We ready to go into quilting?
Sure.
Okay. So, we are going to go into quilting. Please stick around for the giveaways. If you don't want to watch the quilting, go ahead and fast forward.
Absolutely.
All right.
This is still the haul
Did
portion.
you bring this?
I didn't bring it.
Okay. So, I'll let you talk about what that is.
We got this book, Charming Jelly Roll Quilts by Scott Flanagan.
At Fourth and Main Designs.
Scott Flanagan is the designer at Country Traditions, so he's kind of a local hero for us.
He is an up-and-coming designer. He's been featured in Fons and Porter. He's doing a...
He does 5 magazines, I think.
Yeah, I just can't remember which ones he said, but he's doing a block of the month.
Yep.
And you saw it through Fabric Essentials, and Country Traditions is carrying it.
Over 200 stores are carrying it, which is awesome.
So, signed.
Yep, he did sign it.
Autographed.
We had to get it autographed.
So.
Boom! But it is a great book, too. There are some great pattern or quilts in here.
And it's a jelly roll quilt we bought on Jelly Roll Day, National Jelly Roll Day. Which the name of the retreat was the Jelly Roll Retreat.
Yep.
So stop looking at your book.
Oh, but there's pretties in here. Okay, so I also got another book, Winter Manor by Doug Leko.
God, who doesn't like Doug Leko? I mean,
Right?
gosh.
Antler Designs is Doug Leko. But he's really good at secondary designs, and he works with Holly Taylor fabrics. And I absolutely love Holly Taylor fabrics.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them. So when I see them together, I just, like, Doug, can you get everything in this book, please? And I'll take it. Everything. Every book you do. I want them all.
And I've got the Table-tastics 1 and 2, which were written by him. So I'm just making a couple of notes.
Thank you.
And we also did pick up a quilt kit. We both got the quilt kit. It's Harvest Haystack. And it is also a jelly roll kit.
Which uses one of the patterns in here.
So we each got one of these kits. So we'll be hopefully doing that together.
Mm-hmm.
When we get caught up on some of the other stuff. that we've done. Speaking of some of the other stuff that we've done together.
I bought some more stuff at Country Traditions, but I just didn't bring it.
Okay.
And some of it we've already incorporated in projects, so no biggie.
You want to do that first since it's on top, or?
No, because now this is on top.
Okay. All right.
Do you guys remember this one?
How could you forget?
Halloween Figs, Block of the Month by Fig Tree. Look at it.
This is the majority of what we worked on at our retreat.
Yes.
I was going to try and hold these up in a way where you could see them all, but we each have 10, what do you call those?
Orange peels.
Orange peels. Yeah. And of course, we still have to sew the applique on. They're just stuck right now.
But we did that for dramatic effect.
Did what?
Well, didn't finish them. Showed them before we finished them.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got these pieces.
They're cute. We've been, I don't want to say struggling, but kind of putting off the applique part of it until we had time to really sit down and think about it. So that's why that retreat worked out so good for us.
It really did.
Got our appliques.
Because so what we did is at the retreat itself, we worked on the block portion that we'll show you. And then when the retreat closed, we went back to our hotel room and took all the applique with us. So we drew it in our hotel room. So that worked out really well.
We worked hard on these.
And
long.
Yes.
Oh, is that not sticking?
No, it's okay.
That big block.
And retreats are like that for us. We are balls to the wall until we get it done.
Yeah, we power through.
And then we did blocks. We got 5 blocks. In addition to all that, we got 5 blocks done. These little guys. 3 of those. And then one of these. Yay. And then...
Oh, I have to repress mine. I didn't press mine very well.
This one. Yeah, I think I still need to repress mine, trim the edges. I just trim all the fuzzies off of the edges to make them pretty.
I don't even think I did that yet. I will.
So
yeah, we were busy at the retreat.
We got... Not to mention, we have a quilt to show you later that we did at the retreat, too.
Oh.
You didn't know I grabbed that, did you?
No.
There was also a retreat piece, a retreat quilt, because it was the Jelly Roll quilt. It was the Jelly Roll retreat on National Jelly Roll Day, so we had to do it. So we each did one. We had a jelly roll, cut it up. That's where part of our haul went, and then we'll show you that here in a minute. And then I also worked on one of my my block of the months that it's been a while since this came out. This is my Star Spangled Liberty by Pam Buddha, Heart Spun. Good Lord. Heart Spun Quilts.
Neither one of us could
wow.
today.
So I only got 2 blocks done, but that's more than I had.
That's right.
So there's this guy.
So cute.
And then this guy.
Good job.
Thanks. So then...
And that's the same lady who designed my Forevermore quilt that I've been working on.
Yes, yes. So, I don't know if you've gotten a chance to look at this pattern much, but it's the same quilt block. Like one row has one quilt block, but it's done in different fabrics. So this is a different quilt block done in different fabrics. So each month has like these 6 all the way through.
So then what is this? Is this pieced?
Yep, that's pieced. That's all individual strip sets,
okay.
Blocks. Same with this guy up here. That's pieced.
Have you done that one yet?
No.
That's going to be a pretty one. That's
yes.
a lot of little pieces.
Yes. And then there's an optional in here to do, it's called, it just says America in through here, and it's applique.
Oh, are you going to do that?
Well, I don't do applique unless you're involved. So,
I would not be willing. I mean, if you want to do it, I think it would look cool.
Can I trick you into doing the applique for me?
You don't have to trick me. I'm volunteering.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of it?
I'm trying. Yeah, I was trying to find it.
I like that a lot,
So this
Jamie.
will have some glare. But yep.
I like that a lot.
It's pretty.
I'll do it for you.
Okay. So that is what I have for quilting. Are you good on quilting?
I'm good on quilting. I do have a finish, guys.
You also, so we'll show the retreat piece first,
okay,
and then Mom's finish. Okay, so we're going to pause and show that to you. So this is the retreat piece, and it's just for the sake of, you know, the video. We do have to show them sideways, but this is done in French General fabric with just a blender fabric here. But this is the retreat piece, like I had said, designed by Scott Flanagan.
Do you remember the name of the pattern? Because it is for sale at Country Traditions.
It's called Bonfire.
Bonfire, yeah.
Yep, that's the name of the pattern. And bring it down just a minute. This border is a grunge fabric, and grunge is phenomenal. I love working with grunge. So it's primarily a brown border, but then it pulls in a lot of the reds and blues to accent that French General.
Okay, and here is my California quilt designed by Adidas Atar. If you guys have been with us since day one, you have seen me working on this for the past year. Fresh off the long arm. I did the Baptist fan. I struggled with my long arm machine. That's a whole nother story. But I got it done. Got the binding done. It is completely finished.
Do you want to show the back? Yay, nay?
I pieced a strip through the back, and then I was able to sew in a label.
It's upside down, but there's a label in there. So this is a good way to, if you have some extra fabric, sew it in the back, and then you don't have to buy as much backing fabric.
And I had enough fabric. I've got some strings on it, but I had enough fabric, but I just wanted to do a strip through the middle of it to give it a little pizzazz and to sew in a label. So, very, very happy with it. This was done scrappy.
And you just took a fat quarter of some Civil War reproductions,
Yeah,
right?
fat quarter pack, Joe Morton fabrics. Oh yeah. Yay me. And I made up the border here, this triangle.
It's a Seminole border, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't
amazing.
make up the border. The border didn't come designed on the quilt. I just threw it in there because I wanted to make it bigger than it was.
Yep. And use up some of your scraps too.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys have stuck with us because now we're going to do some giveaways for our 1 year anniversary. I wanted our 1 year anniversary to be a little special, so I reached out to a few designers and a company and asked them if they would make a donation for our giveaways. So we got some amazing responses, some amazing people out there that were
very gracious.
Yeah, we're willing to donate some stuff to us. So
yes,
here we go.
So thank you for those guys, and we'll mention them as we go through. But thank you.
And we'll also link them below.
Yes.
Okay.
Start number. Okay, look, that's a good point. Let me go through that. So how to enter into the giveaway? We're going to do it by a number system today because we have enough that words aren't going to work out. So you're going to write the number of the giveaway. Don't spell it out. Don't do 1 through 5. Every individual number you have to put into your comment, and that's how I'm going to search for it. So be sure to like the video, subscribe like we talked about at the beginning. We will double check to make sure you're a subscriber of our channel just to make sure that we're giving it away to a cross stitcher because that's really what we want to do. We will draw next video, which again at this point is going to be 2 weeks from yesterday, 2 weeks from Saturday. There was something else I was going to say.
The 18 years.
Yes.
Years of age or older.
So you can legally give us your address. Okay, so item number 1 is very anticlimactic. However, this is a $25 gift certificate to Fat Quarter Shop. So these next ones are all from Fat Quarter Shop. $25 gift certificate. They have a ton of cross-stitch supplies, tons of quilting, tons of fabric. They are an incredible resource.
Thank you, Kimberly and staff, for donating these to us.
Yes. So the next one, number 2, there's going to be 2 opportunities to win. This is the Home Sweet Home pattern by It's So Emma with the DMC pack. So there are 2 opportunities to win this one. This is number 2. Number 3, there's 2 opportunities to win this one. This is the Starlet Snowflake pattern by It's So Emma. And they show versions on the back too. So a
Different
red,
color.
blue, and gray version. This is very versatile. You can change it to any colors you want. It doesn't have to be a gradient of colors. You can just have multiple different colors.
And then 2 opportunities to win. Did you say
Yes.
that? Okay.
Number 4 is 2 opportunities to win the Granita pattern. They are currently...
And that is the cross stitch pattern.
This is cross stitch, yes. They are currently doing a
Stitch along?
stitch along. It is about halfway or 3/4 of the way through, but they are doing that right now. Again, there's different color variations. That's a good point, Mom. All of these are cross stitch, so there's nothing quilting in here.
Because she does have a Granada quilt pattern.
Yes.
But this is the cross stitch pattern.
Number 4.
2 opportunities to win.
These next ones came from Hands On Design. Thank you so much, Cathy. She just lives up the street, so to speak. She lives up in Iowa, so It's good to have a local designer. There's a couple around. So this is number 5. This is her home, the kitchen counter series.
And we'll be giving these away as one pack of 3.
Yep, 1 pack.
3 different ones.
So this one is called Take Whisks. This one is called Lick the Bowl. And this is called It Came with the House.
That's the one I need to stitch for my house.
Her sense of humor.
I have a kitchen because it came with the house.
Yes. Her sense of humor is fantastic.
Yes.
This was just released at Needlework Expo. This is Let's Talk Stitching.
And that's number 6.
1 opportunity to win that.
So thank you very much, Cathy, for that.
And then the next designer, which you guys know we love, is Teresa Kogut.
Yeah.
And she's up in Michigan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's kind of in the same area.
Yeah.
Such a sweet person.
She is a sweetheart.
Okay, this is number 7. Teresa Kogut, 2 in the Bush.
And these are her new releases, guys.
Yes. And these are all cross-stitch too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Hazel's Halloween Friends.
I love this one. I absolutely love this one.
Stinking cute. You just said these are all new releases,
Yep,
right?
these are all new releases.
These designers are amazing.
Generous, very generous.
Pumpkins and Bats.
Number 9.
This says, pumpkins and bats on Halloween night with witches and cats give mortals a fright. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 10, Up on the Housetop. It's got snowman.
She has knocked it out of the park with these new releases. I love
Yes.
every one of them. So number 10.
Number
11.
Tis Near Christmas Day. And I'll read it in just a second. When Santa goes riding with gifts on his sleigh, the moon laughs and whispers, 'Tis near Christmas Day. Number 11.
Yep.
Number 12 comes with a bag. So this is Soul Sisters. And it comes with this canvas angel bag. You are worthy. So it's a good size bag. You can see here. That's how big it is. This is number 12. Number 13 is Land That I Love, and it also comes with a bag. So this is a Land That I Love canvas bag. This is the smaller version, so it's not the same size that we have, but it is smaller. Great for your floss.
And that's number 13. And if you guys win this, you need to join our SAL. Hashtag Teresa Kogut Land That I Love SAL.
Yes.
So we'd love to see your progress on that one.
Yes. And then number 14 is our last giveaway for this week. Cotsworth words.
Cotsword wool.
Here. It's this one. Friends, this also comes with a bag. And her little sheep are
Oh my goodness.
adorable. So it comes with this bag. This is a much bigger bag as well. So it will fit this pattern. Barely, but it'll fit.
Might not be able to get it zipped, but it'll fit. And that's number 14.
So those are our giveaways.
Cotswold Fields.
Friends.
But Fields. It says
Oh, it is
Fields.
Fields.
It is Fields.
Don't listen
Aren't
to me.
you glad we're not making you say the name and just a number?
Yes.
So that was number 14.
Yes.
Thank you to all those who donated to our giveaway. You guys were very generous and we're very, very appreciative.
We did have some other donations, but we are going to hold those back just for our 3,000 giveaway.
We're pretty close to reaching 3,000, so we'll be doing another giveaway when we reach 3,000.
And we didn't want to give everything away right away.
Yeah. So how do they get a hold of us?
Put that in the comment, which numbers that you guys are interested in. If you missed any of the numbers, just go back, look through them again. We did sticky note them, so we are sure on the numbers. Thank you, Mom, for doing that. Like I said, put that in your comment. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, whatever. If you want to enter into all of them, you are more than welcome to. You will only win one, however. So thank you so much.
So good luck, guys.
Yes.
I'm so excited about those giveaways.
Yay.
Okay.
With that.
Is that it?
That is it. I think
Nothing
so.
else? Nothing else.
Looking at the table.
All right.
Looks good.
Okay. Follow us on Instagram. I am at Cornhusker State Stitcher. And Jamie is at Jamie Mickelson. We will link them below.
Yep.
Then it's your turn.
Oh. Be sure to like and subscribe our channel. Click the notification bell if you want to get notified on when we post a video. Thanks for bearing with us for being just slightly late. No biggie, but we wanted to make sure that we were good and refreshed for when we came to you and not just fresh from a retreat and exhausted. So that's not fair to you guys. Enter into the giveaway. Leave us some comments, whatever questions you have. If you want to chat, that's the place to do it. So thank you guys.
And that's another thing to mention about us being late. I mean, we would rather be a day late or a week late and give you quality content. I hope it's quality content.
We think it's quality.
Than to come to you being tired and
just doing it for the sake of a video.
Yeah. Just to get a video out there. So hopefully you like it. Please like and subscribe and leave us comments.
Okay. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Bye.